I love the Bereans in Acts 17. Right? Paul went to Europe and he preached in Thessalonica, and they couldn't abide his new teaching. They were too traditional minded. They ran him out of town. And this is what happened next. The brethren immediately sent Paul and Silas away by night to Berea. And when they arrived, they went into the synagogue of the Jews. That's what they always did. That was their launch pad to plant a church. Now, these were more noble-minded than those in Thessalonica, for they received the word with great eagerness. They were good listeners. They were excited to hear the new thing God was teaching them, even though it cut against the old way of understanding they grew up with. They were excited that God's speaking a new thing to them. Does that mean we're susceptible and we fly off the handle and we go after any fad that comes along? Of course not. Examining the scriptures daily to see whether these things were so. That's what you all need to be doing. Dig into your Bible. Affirm what's being taught. Receive it with joy. Don't receive it with skepticism. Don't be so enslaved to tradition that you won't listen. Receive it with joy, but don't just take it for granted. Dig it in. Dig into it and look it up for yourself. Make sure your understanding is your understanding, not the groupthink, and not just a pastor giving you a formula to believe. Dig into it and learn it for yourself. Therefore, many of them believed. See, that's fruitful. When you come to the understanding free of tradition to accept the scriptures for what they are, and you love people who have a different preference or opinion, that's when people are saved. That's when people come to church. Therefore, many of them believed, along with a number of prominent Greek women and men,